Howdy folks, I'm Brian,
I'm Amber.
and here's some Reddit. Alright, our first story is titled, Am I a Jerk for Telling My Sister-in-Law That No One Cares That She's Pregnant? I'm on mobile, and my grammar will probably be bad because after today, I needed to get inebriated. Backstory, my cousin is a 33-year-old female who all call Mary lost her husband, a 32-year-old male, and two of her three children, a 3-year-old female and a 9-month-old male, in a car accident last week. Her and her daughter, 5, are, as you would expect, heartbroken. Well, today was the funeral. My brother's wife, a 26-year-old female, announced her pregnancy the second she arrived at our house. And we were like, okay, congratulations, but please keep it on the down low for today. Well, when we arrived at the church, she kept making gagging sounds and rubbing her stomach, saying, as a mom, I can't imagine what she's going through. They have no kids, so people would look at her and she'd tell them that she was pregnant. Afterwards, at my aunt's house, my sister-in-law kept making everything about her, like someone's in the bathroom and sister-in-law would loudly say, pregnant lady needs to pee. She literally told my cousin's sister to give her her seat so the lady with the baby could rest her feet. I ignored her till she came to Mary and stuck out her flat belly and said, me and Isaac just found out I was pregnant, and we are beside ourselves. Mary broke down. I snapped. I was like, who says that to a woman who just literally lost 2 babies? I said loudly to my sister-in-law, no one cares that you're pregnant. Look around. It's not just 1, but 2 babies. Not to mention the love of Mary's life. Like, I knew you were an attention seeker, but for goodness sake, you took the test 4 days ago. Just leave. She left in tears, and my brother called me a fat, bitter bee. I've gotten phone calls from my brother and sister-in-law calling me the world of names because I made a pregnant woman cry. If I'm going to be honest, even though Mary and my aunt thanked me because it was all making her upset, I feel worse about making a scene. Please put me in my place if I'm wrong. So a little update, I found out this morning that my brother and sister-in-law harassed my cousin with phone calls for her talk to me yesterday. My aunt gave both of them an earful and then made my cousin turn off her phone. My brother and sister-in-law were at my parents' house trying to get their side in. Parents are on my side when I arrived. They both came in screaming and yelling at me about sister-in-law's feelings and how she could miscarry from the stress I caused her. Again, I told them, funeral especially, 1 for 2 children isn't the same as announcing a pregnancy, and get out of my face. Sister-in-law said that if I didn't lose my attitude and apologize, I'd never be in their child's life. I told her that I didn't care if she was going to use a kid as a weapon. I didn't want to be in his life, and things got heated, and my father ended up kicking my brother and sister-in-law out. So yeah, all this drama at a time, we should be there for one another. All right, OP. I mean, I honestly don't think that you're the jerk in this situation. I mean, I know you said something probably a little harshly, but this woman has no sensitivity at all. She can't seem to sympathize with the situation, and she doesn't have a sense of appropriate time and place. This is not the time or place to start bragging about being pregnant. Not at the funeral of 2 kids and a husband. It was just completely tone deaf. And so, no, I don't blame you for getting upset in this situation and, giving her an earful because honestly, I think she probably deserved it. She had it coming. So, no, I just don't think that you're the jerk in this situation. So, anyhow, take care and good luck. This is one of those where I read the title and went, I can't imagine how you could not be the jerk. And then I read the post and was like, oh, not the jerk. I am not normally a scene-making person, but this is the kind of thing that making a scene is for. I'm not normally one for publicly shaming someone, but this is what public shame is for. Sometimes someone's behavior is so far beyond the pale that the kindest, most righteous act for everyone else involved is make a scene, which is what you did. I'm so glad you were there to stand up for your cousin. your poor cousin's daughter, reading this made me feel just absolutely sick for them. I'll be lighting a candle for them and the rest of your family today." And OP replies, "Please send all the positive energy she can get." Our next letter is titled, "Am I a jerk for buying plants and flowers into the house I share with my girlfriend?" Throwaway because my girlfriend checks up on my activity on Reddit and I don't want her to see this immediately, at least. So I'm a 24-year-old male and I'm dating this beautiful girl, a 29-year-old female, who just moved in with me and we started having some problems. I wanted to buy some orchids and some aloe vera and put them in my room because I just like them. I don't have that many plants or anything, just 2 cactuses. The problem started when my girlfriend saw that I bought the plants. She asked if they were for someone and I said no. I was going to put them in my room. She was kind of shocked and told me that was weird. I gave her a look and asked her to elaborate and she said it's weird for a dude to have flowers and aloe vera, that it's just feminizing, and she doesn't like that. I told her the cactus never bothered her and she told me those are fine because they weren't girly plants. I reminded her that I bought these for my room and she didn't have to see them. She told me that since we share the house, she should have a say too, and that I was controlling. So, am I a jerk for not respecting my girlfriend's wishes when it comes to sharing our house and buying myself some flowers? Alright, OP. I don't think that you're the jerk in this situation because there aren't feminine plants or masculine plants. It's just kind of silly. Like, who gatekeeps plant ownership by gender? Like, that's just silly. Your girlfriend is being extremely silly. Now, if she had lived in your room, I might say that she would have a point for what plants could or couldn't be in the room. But since you two seem to be living in separate rooms, then I would say that this is none of her business. I think that this is perfectly acceptable. I don't think there's anything wrong with owning a plant. Plants are actually really good for people. They produce oxygen, and they are a bit of nature that you can keep in your room. Aloe vera is actually useful because you can break off a piece of it and use it to treat burns and whatnot. So it's a little odd that she's treating plants like certain plants can't be owned by certain people. I don't know. That's weird to me. So no, you're not the jerk, and she's a jerk for gatekeeping plant ownership. I don't know. Take care and good luck. Red flag, dude. Red effing flag. Run, don't walk situation right there. And she's 29. Yikes. Crimson red flag here. Girlfriend's behavior is not just controlling, but there's a bit of Darvo going on with her accusing OP of being controlling for simply wanting some plants in his room. And I had to just look this up right now, but Darvo stands for Deny, Attack, and Reverse Victim and Offender. OP, you're definitely not the jerk here, and you need to sit down with your girlfriend and have a discussion about this. If she's flipping out about you getting some houseplants because it's toxic internalized idea of masculinity, you all need to talk things out and figure out if the two of you are actually compatible. Alright folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving me a like. If you didn't, consider giving me a dislike. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.